Okay, first episode of Windbreaker season 2 dropped.
Nobody told me nothing!
I admit I've been so far behind when it comes to anime content because I got caught up in real life. Because for months, I don't get anime content on my FYP except the ones from my mutuals. Anyway, personally, I'm enjoying this new season of anime like TBHK, Apothecary Diaries, Fire Force, and now Windbreaker is back. I'm eating good. But you know what? Let's hurry up and get into the anime review because I'm so excited to talk about this. Bro, the animation had me geeking, and I know why I'm saying this. Because there seems to be a trend going on in the anime community where an anime gets super popular in the first season, and then for some reason in the second season all production goes straight up the ass. Like, where is the passion?
There is no passion, there is no vision, there is no aggression.
I'm just so glad that Fire Force and Windbreaker didn't disappoint me. Anyways, back to the review. This first episode was so fire because 10 seconds in, we're already getting a cold flash forward. Like, I promise you, I wasn't expecting us to just get into the action so quickly. What do you mean you're giving me a high stakes foreshadowing this early? And you expect me to not stay and see what happens next? So boom, we jump back from where season 1 left off. We got Furin first years pulling up to spin the block on kill for their classmate, this guy. And now, mind you, these are high school kids who just know how to fight, going up against actual criminals. Like, these are some dangerous motherfuckers, and sometimes I forget that this is an anime and I should just put logic in my ass crack. Anyway, they get to Kill's hideout and Baji, yes, I'm calling him Baji, shut up, kicks the living shit out of the door, and the hooded gremlins inside just watch. And I kid you not, Baji actually hit that door like multiple times before it eventually gave in, and these niggas just watched. Nah, see, this is the point where you pivot, turn 180, and then get the fuck on out of here. Anyway, this guy, their leader, carries Nagato, the guy that they've been looking for, and look at the state he's in. Ain't no way he's moving him like a puppet. So obviously this pisses Ansai off, and Sakura is like, hey, hand him over. And the leader just sticks his tongue out.
Put it back to Bomba.
Be so serious. This is not Euphoria, sir. Put that nasty little tongue back in your mouth before someone folds it. So Sakura is obviously pissed because he hated when a grown-ass man stick out his tongue for no reason, like he on some DL shit. So he's like, bet, we'll just be yours ass. But then the leader is like, man, you pulled up to our block, our turf, to mess with us, so we just gonna defend ourselves. So dudes start flocking in, and Furin is clearly outnumbered, but I can't lie, their feet are so hard. Anyway, they're surrounded by these guys, and Ansai starts apologizing, and Sakura is like, bro, what are you apologizing for? And the gang is ready to act up. This nigga is over here talking about 3 or 4 heads per person. Like, are these kids normal? Anyway, this gives the rest of the team confidence, and everyone's like, yeah, we about to beat their ass. And then the fade begins, and look at this masterpiece, bro. I am crying tears of joy that this isn't Tokyo Revengers 2.0. Praise Jesus. Anyway, the fade is so real because look at this. Nah, play that back. But we gotta give it to Furin because they're actually holding their own. Look at these side characters pulling combos. They really hit that guy with the Killer B and A special. They are tearing these niggas up so easy. And look at my fave, so bro, the animation, his hair is moving. Pardon my overreaction. You do not know what I've been through. Like, I haven't seen this much movement since Blue Lock and Invincible this year, bro. This was a drop of cold water for me. You wouldn't understand. Anyway, Suo is stuck protecting Takemichi. I mean, Nirei's ass right here. And yes, I read the manga, but he's still a bitch. So the leader notices how good Sakura and his crew are at running fades, and by crew, I mean specifically these 5. So he's thinking something. While this is happening, Sakura and the others try to help Ansai get to his boyfriend, only for him to get whooped the second he gets there. This was a total waste of time. Anyway, once this happens, 5 niggas just jump out of nowhere, and is that Edward Elric? This is so disrespectful on so many levels. Like, there is no way y'all have the face of my favorite anime MC on a bomb. And then there's this other guy who looks like Nanami if he stopped mewing and had piercings. And then this guy right over here, not a soul behind those eyes at all. Everything about this guy just pisses me off. And then there's this trifling ass bitch. Clearly, they all piss me off. Anyway, their presence gives the others an advantage because now that Sakura's crew is occupied, the rest of the team gets outnumbered. Now, usually my Gotsuo will have no problems about this, but if not for Takemichi 2.0 right here, he has to defend him and fight at the same time, and it's nerfing him to hell. So Nirei sees this and he's like, alright, I'm a bitch, but I've gotta do something. So he runs up and spears this nigga down only to get knocked out a second later. Like, wow, OMG, I'm so surprised this happened. But hey, let's give him a point for trying. Now, at this point, all hope is lost. The first years are getting overwhelmed and this guy is about to finish the job. Then out of nowhere, this absolute demon appears and sends his ass to Kingdom Come. There is no way he's not paralyzed after that. He needs a full body cast. Anyway, Kaji, this absolute demon, and his crew pull up and the leader is like, hold on. Ain't no way y'all brought in the second years. Aight, look bro, we don't even got business with y'all. Like, we ain't even mess with any of y'all. Roll up on our turf and act crazy. Like, this ain't your business. And Kaji's like, bro, shut your dumb ass up. You got that nigga boyfriend and he's one of us, so that means this is our business, dipshit. And the leader is just silent. He tries to tell the others to go beat him up, but let's be real. Who wants to with someone as uppity and insane as Kaji? Kaji is literally season 1 Bakugo without the explosions. You do not want that smoke. And I had to laugh because he threatened them like, if y'all bitch out, y'all gonna end up like this. And I'm like, aren't they gonna end up like that either way? Because Kaji is definitely whooping their ass, but I guess they had no choice. Like, you can literally see the indecisiveness in their eyes. I felt a little bad. And then there they go, taking down 3 guys at once. So Kaji tells his crew to take care of downstairs while he goes up to beat the leader. So the second year support the first years and they're gaining some advantage. So Kaji pulls up to the foot of the stairs and Sakura's like, yo, stop, that guy is mine. And Kaji looks at him like,
Is this nigga serious?
and we gotta give Kaji his flowers, bro. Like, this guy has so much aura. He scared Bootleg Ed by just raising his leg and then slapped the shit out of Sakura for not acting right, leaves to go fight the leader. So Bootleg Ed is like, phew, thank God I don't have to fight a monster like that. Only for Sakura to punch himself so hard in the face that he bleeds right in front of the motherfucker, and he's standing there like, and that's where the episode ends. Fire first episode, in my opinion, the best first episode out of all the anime to come out this season. Learn from this, T-Base.